BlackRock trying to enter the Bitcoin and crypto space, what you need to know, let's break this down for you right here, right now. Let's do this. Hello everyone, cryptorenzi here, and I'm excited to be here with you today. We have quite an amazing show for you. We want to talk about BlackRock and the impact it could have potentially on your Bitcoin holdings as well as the crypto market in general. So to better understand this, Larry Fink is the CEO of BlackRock. A brilliant man, and he has quite a fortitude of vision to get things done that he truly wants to get done. And if anyone can get a Bitcoin ETF approved, for those of you who may not know, ETF stands for Exchange Traded Funds, it's going to be Larry Fink. So there's so much positivity that could spin from this. But then again, there could be some negativity. It just depends on which side of the equation, I guess, you're looking from. But in general, if you've been noticing, Bitcoin has been holding strong at around the $30,000 level, even though inflation continues to pump. Stock market's kind of choppy a little bit. It's starting to kind of pull back some, but Bitcoin has just almost been trading like a stable coin, if you will. It's just kind of been holding steady, which is showing incredible character at this resistance level. It truly is. And the big problem when you hear people speak of, well, when's Bitcoin going to six figures? When's it going to hit 100,000? When's it going to hit 250,000? Well, it's like anything else. Large money needs to come in to obviously increase the price. It's simple supply and demand, like any basic economics. But the big money, as we call it, institutional money, has been sitting on the sidelines for quite a while. And you really can't blame them with what went on with FTX and all these horrendous debacles of just these rug pulls and scams and people just losing their money, can't get their coins, can't get their tokens out. This is unacceptable. There's a ton of fraudsters in the space, and there just needs to be more decent, honest people trying to put the right foot forward and really extend and fix this problem. Now, for those of you who may be on the fence whether you own Bitcoin or not, there's 100 cases and arguments that could be made as to why you should own Bitcoin. Check out my other video on why you need to own Bitcoin. Now, I go over some of this, talking about inflation and what assets you may own and kind of comparing and contrasting. But in order for these prices to accelerate, to get to that six-figure mark that I was speaking of earlier, you need institutional adoption. You need the big money and the big players to come in. And that's what BlackRock is trying to do. Also, Fidelity has applied for an ETF as well. I love Fidelity. Fidelity as well has a lot of powerful initiative in this space. So there's just a lot of positive moving forward with this. This could truly explode and expand Bitcoin to unprecedented levels. There's so much forward momentum going on right now. And don't get me wrong, even if for some reason it gets denied, it's still not doom and gloom. Don't forget, the halving is coming next year. When you look at the tradition of all the halving cycles, Bitcoin tends to take off on an exponential curve. So when you factor that in with people getting wiser, with people maybe realizing, I need some of this Bitcoin, some of this digital apex property. And then when you see the potential of a huge tidal wave coming in the distance, and you're starting to see it just get closer and closer to the shore of all the institutional money, all the Wall Street money, how about this one? How about potentially, and we're still a ways off of this, but potentially, college endowments? This is huge, people. Huge. And you want to get in now. Don't wait. This is so imperative. don't wait. There's a saying, you trade the news, right? But if you wait before and you take your action before it happens, you're so much better off. What I always tell people, you don't trade the news. You're already too late. And that might be a bad analogy because we're not talking about trading here, but I'm just trying to give you a perception of you want to get ahead of this and you want to get ahead of it now. The future is Bitcoin. You're starting to see the major players take side of it and put it in their crosshairs. Don't get left behind. Pay attention to the big players. Larry Fink is a brilliant man. He's no joke. He knows what he's doing. He sees the direction of where things are going, and he's trying to get ahead of the curve. Why don't you be smart, do the same? You still have a little time to pack your bags, to fill them up a little bit, but don't kid yourself. When this train leaves the station, it's not going to look back. Well, guys, I hope if you stay till the end and you've gained value, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, don't forget, don't just make it through the day. Own the day. I'll see you next time.